Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are testing Spartan Hoplites in the How Good Is That series on very hard difficulty, and let's see how they will do. The expectations, at least on my side, are rather high, but we'll see how they will fare. At least the Eastern Infantries are taking quite heavy losses quite soon. They have not been able to penetrate inside the Phalanx formation, at least yet. Shaken, steady, and perhaps we could... Okay, first one is breaking. We have suffered some casualties. And time to get off from guard mode and start pushing. Okay, you go and chase them down. You go and chase those down. Okay, perhaps one of you should go and chase those down. And steal one of them. Willing to do battle. Okay, that's it. So, 9 casualties inflicted, or rather... yeah. 633 when remaining. Okay, on this one I think we should be able to beat the Urbans without any too fancy maneuvering. Hey, go, no! That's too fancy maneuvering now. I just don't get what some of you guys are doing. Okay, that was nice.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Perhaps we should chase to prevent them from rallying. And that's it. Quite easy, to be honest, without any fancy tactics. In this case, even the Legionary Cavalries shouldn't be too much of an issue for the Spartans. Let's see how they will fare. At least it looks like those Equites are being suicidal. Yeah, not a good way to go against Phalanx. So basically, one Equites unit down without any casualties inflicted. But once again, the Legionary Cavalries are proving to be a bit of a problem. I mean, they are putting up a good fight. Okay, and that's it. But still, quite impressive from those Legionary Cavalries against Spartan Hoplites. In this one we are pretty much up against the best counter against Spartan Hoplites, provided the units are used properly. So if one can shoot these units in the back, the results will be quite good for the shooter and bad for the Spartans. But let's see how this battle actually will turn out. So some missiles being fired. And yeah, they are starting to take damage here as well, but hopefully we can rout the Velites there quite fast. At least the auto Auxilia is going down, but as you can see, we are starting to suffer casualties, especially from there as they are firing at our back. And if we turn around and face them, then these will shoot on our back. So what we need to do is to break them as fast as possible to get to present our front on the enemy. Because they will take fire from time to time, yeah. So it seems that these are actually the best possible counter, even if one cannot get to their rear, or rather to the Spartans' rear. I mean, these are doing better than Urban Cohorts. Of course, they do have higher numbers, there is that, no doubt about that, but still, I mean, the results are rather impressive, how well these are doing. Okay, and that's it. But by far the worst battle for us thus far. What if we make Phalanx? Okay, then they cannot hide. I think we will prioritize hiding over Phalanx. So basically we have to wait for them to fire all of their arrows and then wait for them to come to melee. I think they have something like 20 rounds of arrows. So we will take... This unit will get beaten bad.
General now lies dead because of his foolishness. His men will lose heart.
Okay, how about you get off the map?
enemy general flees! Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool!
Okay, that's it.
This is a heroic
Clear victory,
worthy
but
of great
horse archers
soldiers.
are kind of a counter for Spartan Hoplites, clearly. In this one we will just make a phalanx line and try to smash through them. I think the Spartans should be able to do that. Especially with some flanking help from this side.
Attack!
Poor Macedonians. Some casualties suffered, but I mean, quite one-sided after all.
The enemy general is running away! This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief! The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their
So
doom
138 men still have some fight left in them. Oh, it should perhaps... And that's it.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Greek soldiers!
In this battle we will just utilize a frontal charge. So each one of these will take care of one of the town watches, while the fourth will engage Legionary Cavalry. And after we have dealt with their front line, we will move deeper against the Urban Cohorts and see if we could catch the archers as well. And probably there will be quite a chase with that Cavalry Auxilia, but, well, it's such with missile cavalry, or dealing with it. Yeah, these town watches are just melting before the Spartans. Perhaps we could send you against the cavalry and you against the Urbans. Okay. Time to start taking care of those. Are those actually charging us? Might be that they are. Okay, not anymore. Perhaps we could... Well, it seems to be the case that we are not kind of being able to engage those archers or forcing them into melee.
is killed! Fear
Okay,
makes a
and now
home in our
the
enemy's hearts.
archers do make the YOLO charge. And I think we have this. Yeah.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Greek soldiers.
Regarding the results, the unit gets 658 points out of 700 from battles, which is really impressive. Regarding the requirements, the unit costs 1190, so basically that's 10 points out of 50. The upkeep is staggering 460 denarii per turn per unit, that's 0 points. The requirements are city tier 4 barracks, so that would be 35 points, but the unit can be only trained in Sparta and Syracuse, meaning additional penalty of 20 points. So from requirements the unit gets 15 points out of 100. The training time is 2 turns, meaning 50 points out of 100. Thus overall from requirements the unit gets 75 points out of 400, which is actually the worst thus far. The overall score is 733 points, that's rather really nice. At the same time, the unit does not achieve the Tibeti top positions, mainly due to the really high costs and requirements. Regarding the verdicts, what I like most about Spartan Hoplites, they are kind of fire and forget infantry. You can do quite a bit other things on the battlefield without sparing one glance of this unit, and you can be fairly certain that they are still holding the line, still killing the enemies, still gaining you the victory in the battle. So that's the best thing in Spartans in my opinion. They are just so easy unit. However, to get them is not nearly as easy. Of course, you have Sparta and Syracuse under your control and you can level them up or get the cities growing quite nicely, but the unit as it's melee infantry, it will suffer casualties, and replenishing those casualties, that will be the pain with this unit. Of course, the costs are really high as well. One additional thing is that they have a weakness to arrows, which was quite clearly shown in the against missile infantry or missile units test. So they do take casualties surprisingly easily, and especially if player controls those missile units and gets to fire from behind, the Spartans will start to drop. But that's my view of the unit. Do you agree or disagree? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and very special thanks to existing channel members: Napoleon Complex, Cossack Hussar, Mark Anthony, Blue Eye Wolf. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.